see me. There we go. Hey, there I am. All right, cool. I think I'm live. Cool.
Hey everybody, welcome to the week 11 and 12 recap of Rehabilitate 365. This one is going to be short.
Whoa. I have no idea where that just came from. Whoa, that was wild. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for tuning in. What we're going to try and do here is I'm going to post a link in the comments. And if you want, you can join the stream with me. And, well, if it works. And what I want to try and do today is just kind of hang out with some people, get some people to join the chat, and tune in with me and tell me a story about something from the brewery, somebody at the brewery. Don't blow up anybody's spot. I've been kind of telling people to tell a story that's like you might not tell your mother, but you tell your aunt or uncle or something like that. So I'm just gonna be hanging out here for a little while, see what happens. I think that link got posted. I'm gonna try and get over here. This is my first attempt at doing this cross platform nonsense. So we're doing a Halloween show. If you haven't heard yet, I hope you've heard. It is going to be in like a week, a little week and a half, October 29th. And we're going to have a really cool lineup. And as I sit here and play, as people are talking, I want to figure out how to get some stuff on here. But we got a bunch of great bands. Hot Lobster's playing. Bat Bryant's playing. Squat is going to squat. Gonna have a workout session, cooking segment, all kinds of really weird, cool, fun stuff. Let me see. I'm just so patently bad at Facebook. I just can't stress. I just really can't stress that enough. There it is. Okay. So yeah, if you want, I think that link is hot and live. And if no one joins it, I'm gonna tell some stories, and I'm gonna just kind of ponder off, but it's in the comments over there, and all you gotta do is click that link. If you click that link, I think I can let you in, and then once you're here, we can hang out. So I started doing some music at the beginning of quarantine. If you don't know, we do an open mic virtually every Sunday on Instagram, and it's pretty cool. It's a fun thing to do. And I'm also going to be doing a set live on for the QQuaraween. It's a bunch of weird stuff, and it'll be weird. We're going to stay up late doing it all together. So I bring that up because I'm wearing this hat here. So I'll start off a story with, let me turn that down. We don't want to hear me on top of me. This hat passed around, I think, to 5, 6, 7 different homes in the brewery, and never found a loving head. Miss Ferguson had it for quite some time, and it found its way to my head, and I've had it, I don't know now, since about 2016, and I wear it proudly all the time, and it's my dumb little tie-dye hat from the brewery, and I love it dearly. So there you go. There was a pointless, useless story about absolutely nothing other than the fact that I love some people associated with the brewery. I can literally sit here and do that all day because I've got about a jillion million of things that are just around me. But I would much rather hear from everyone else. So feel free to tune in. I'm on Twitter too, I guess. I don't know how that looks. These are lots of new things happening here. What you got here? Got some paperwork. We can read a story. So yeah, normally we're doing open mic on Sunday nights, and we're taking the week off. Everybody's getting ready. There's a bunch of different shoots happening and stuff. There's a bunch of cool stuff happening around town. And I hope everyone's excited. So the purpose of what we're doing all this for, why we're live now, why I guess anyone should care, is that, I mean, as everyone knows who's been to the brewery even once, it's pretty intimate on the inside. And there's a space across the parking lot that is already ready to go, but just needs a little loving care to get over there so that everyone can actually move in. And right now, everybody needs some space, and everyone needs to be able to spread out. So it'd be nice if we could help Bo and the Druid City Brewing Company move across the parking lot. So we're trying to help them by raising a little money to do that and doing it the best way that some of us know how, which is to put on it's basically going to be a variety show. So there's going to be skits, there's going to be music, there's going to be live news from the street, a weather report, a cooking segment, all kinds of stuff. Just a lot of audio-visual explorations. But we're trying to raise some money. So that is really one of the, that's one of the main goals that we're trying to do here is to get some money for Bo. So you can start donating anytime. We're trying to raise $1,000, and you can send it to the Venmo. I figured out how to put a banner up here. I'm learning as I go. The Venmo is DCBC_moving, and we are taking money immediately. It has been asked several times, and so I'm going to acquiesce to this request, and we're going to put a little thermometer as we're going on the live stream so you can see where we're at. Currently, we're at $200. So the goal was to get $1,000 by the end of the end of the night of the show, which is the 29th of October. The 29th of October is when all this is going down, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Crimson Standard Time. My keyboard seems to have died on me. Great timing. So please tune in. We'll take money at any time between now and then. And it's going straight to Bo. It is going straight to the fund of helping them move. And so, anything is greatly appreciated. If you can send $5, if you can send $2, if you can send $100, that is all A-okay with moi. Let's see, there's supposed to be check that out. There we go. So I can add, there we go. Cool, I'm learning as we go. So yeah, again, feel free to chime in. I would love to have some other people. I don't know how to turn this into not a ticker like that. I'd love to hear some stories from people. So again, the link's in the comments. Tell me how you met Bo. Tell me how you ended up accidentally at a wedding. Oh, there's a good one. I can pull this footage up at some point. I used to work at the Forest Service down there in Brent, Alabama, and would love to wander off in the middle of the afternoon and go drink beers when the day was over. And one afternoon, I honestly could not even tell you this couple's name. We went in there and they had an officiant come in. It was me, Bo, the officiant, this couple, and they got married in the middle of the afternoon. We were sitting there, and I filmed it on my phone, and it's in my Google Drive, and it's like the biggest file in my Google Drive. And it was honestly probably a Wednesday or Thursday afternoon, and there we were sitting there, and suddenly it was a wedding. And that kind of stuff happens all the time at Druid City, and that's the beautiful thing about it is just the community and the people and the energy that's always there, and that's what I love about it. And that's really the motivation for doing all this stuff is so that we can help Bo and help the brewery. And that's the really only motivation here. So with that in mind, let's see, my camera's on the wrong one. Feel free to donate. Let's add another banner, shall we? The show, the QQuaraween Spooktacular, coming at you live on Facebook. I guess if this works, which as far as I can tell, this is more successful than I thought it would be, which is to say that there was only one failure to get started. If this works, I'm going to try and cross stream it between here, Facebook, the internet, between Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Those are working. I'm going to figure out what to do about this Instagram nonsense because that's where I see most of you on a regular basis. But this is working and this is cool. And so we're trying to get as many people involved and able to watch it and able to take it in as possible. And so as part of that, I'm going to try and cross stream it. So if you're watching this on multiple things, let me know if it's working. If it's not working, I can only see myself in 3 different screens right now, which is kind of weird. All right, you're gonna have to listen to me type real quick. Pardon moi. I tried to use my non-mechanical keyboard for this, but that's not gonna work because it died. Okay, let's see how poor that looks. What do you do? All right, so again, the links in the thing. I would love to hear from some people instead of just myself. I know people got some good memories. I got a million that I'll really keep just yapping and telling them and splice myself up saying a bunch of weird stories about the brewery. QQuaraween Spooktacular. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We put a lot of work into this, and as I'm typing this, a spider is coming down on my monitor, so it's feeling the vibes. Okay, let's see if this works this time. I don't know why it didn't work this time. Okay, show. Oh, I can only show one at a time. That makes sense. Okay, so that's what we're doing it for. Trying to raise some money. It'd be great. It'd be great to have you tune in and watch it. We're gonna try and cut it up and make it work. Let's see. Brand. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I just started using this. What is it? StreamYard. One of my friends turned me onto it the other day, and I've never used it before. So this is a very much a learning process. So I apologize for the incredibly unprofessional nature of this stream. Let's see. What other good? What do I got? I've been going through my camera roll, and that's been a good way to find some stuff. I've found some. I've definitely seen some pictures of things that are we're not going to mention tonight on the stream, which is exciting. A lot of time it's just sitting out there by the smoker. I love sitting out by that smoker. I miss it dearly. If you don't follow Shirley Fabrications, that's a unpaid plug for them. Over in Holt, Alabama, I believe. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm pretty sure it's Holt, Alabama. But if you're not checking them out, best smokers in all the land. Man, got the wrong thing in here. Let's see. Let's eject this bad boy. I'm really just terribly unprepared. I'm sure everyone is patently shocked by that information. Again, go to the comments. If you go to the comments, let me just repost it. Let's just make sure it's there. How about that? If you go to the comments, there is a link to a thing that says StreamYard. And if you click on that link, then you can join me in the stream and show your face and tell me a story. There we go. All right. So I reposted the link. It's on Twitter, and let's see, YouTube's not. Yeah, YouTube will actually take it this time. So feel free. Take that thing, put it up in your browser. I think you can just click it. I think when you just click it, there you go. Has anyone attempted this? I don't know if anyone. I guess somebody should attempt it for me and make sure it's working. I don't even know who's. Ooh, somebody just honked by the street. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I can figuring out a lot of things here. Again, 7 p.m., 2 a.m. The Spooktacular is going to be a lot of blast. I'm gonna get the thing up here in a second. The flyer that Neil helped us paint in the background, which reminds me, if I recall correctly, we're even going to have some surprises that are not listed on the flyer. So if you've seen the beautiful flyer, you'll see that there's all kinds of cool things that are happening. Some things are not listed on there. Got to keep some mystery involved. And since there's only a few people watching this, one of those mysteries is a live painting session that's going to happen as well. That's going to be really cool. So, there's also going to be some live painting happening in the background. We're getting somewhere, starting to cook with some bacon grease over here. Bazinga. Let's see if this works. Now, this will be something if this works. Technology at its finest. Okay, there it sits. Oh my God, look how small that is. Unacceptable. I hope everyone enjoys this nice, lovely flyer that I put here that you can read so perfectly and brilliantly. It's just done in impeccable editing fashion. And I mean, just wow. Wow. Aren't I so impressive what I can do with technology? I'm being facetious. Anyway, even though you can't see all that, it says such great things as Hot Lobster. They will melt your butter. That is an actual true thing. If you watch Hot Lobster and you have butter around, they are so flaming hot from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that they will melt your butter. Let's drop this banner for a second, shall we? Cool. There it is, over my beautiful face. Bo's going to give us some hot barbecue tips, hot off the line. I just wish I knew if you guys could join me or not. I really think, yeah. Literally, all you have to do, I just tested it, and even I can enter my own broadcast studio. All you have to do is go to the comments, and you can click the link right there. You just click it. And then, hey, I got somebody. Hey, what's happening? Let me drop this. Rebecca Kennedy has joined the stream. Awesome. Are you here, Rebecca? That's a great question. Oh, unmute mic. I got to unmute your mic. Oh, you chose to mute yourself. Okay, cool. But thanks for trying it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking one for the team. Cool. If you want to tell a story, come back with a mic, and I'll let you right back in. So that does work. So cool. That works. Let me remove some of this junk that's working over here in the comments. True team player there, Rebecca, A+. Somebody buy that woman a beer. All right, so again, back to it. Hot Lobster. Melt your butter. Put a stick out on the, it's like what you do for leaving your cookies out for Santa. Instead of that, you leave your butter out for Hot Lobster. Then Brian and Tasha are going to regale us with the spookiest of all tales, which involves home ownership. I mean, can you even imagine anything more creepy than that? Oh, that's the problem over here, I see. Spotify's been playing in the background. And then longtime favorite of the program, who does, I think I read Bob say 4 years in a row he has been the headline for Halloween at the brewery, and that is Mr. Bat Bryant. I know he's got an awesome outfit planned, and he's going to look cooler than any of us do. That's definitely true. Man, I'm just so bad at this. Whatever. I'm going to just keep talking. Street news, man. We're going to have street news coming at you. That's how committed to this we are. We're going to have street news. April O'Neil from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles going to get out there the mean streets of Tuscaloosa and tell you all what's really happening. Cut through the fake news. This is the real hard-hitting stuff. Then, the spectacular. It's why the cues are raining from the heavens. It wouldn't be Halloween without cues coming from every direction. The squat, fantastic. Squat-tasm. I don't know. Squat. Squat's coming. Now was not the time to take that down. Hey, there it is. I figured it out. Squat. It's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a great show. They're going to be live from Centerville, Alabama. Going to have a workout session in between there. So, you got to keep that blood flowing. We're going to be getting close to midnight. I'm sure everybody's going to be totally and completely sober. And so we're going to have a workout session. Kegger size, keep them butts looking good. And then after we've worked out and we've done some squats and we've done some squats and we've done some squats, it'll be after midnight and we're going to take that turn. And when we take that turn, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have a cooking segment. That's right. Just to be, why not? We're going to have a cooking segment brought to you from the fabulous minds of Seeds and Proper, aka the Aphrodisiac, up in North Alabama. He is going to bring us a super hot cooking segment. And let's see. I rarely have a good excuse to do this, and right now I can actually even do a reveal. And these things are awesome. Let's see. Boom, baby. Seeds, rocking them from the universe now until forever. I don't know how long I can leave these up, but I'll try for a minute or two. So while I got these on, while I got it down, while we got some people here, again, feel free to click the link that's in the comments, and you can join the stream. It does indeed work. Turn your mic on. You can tell me a story about the brewery. I'm going to get back to telling some stories here in a minute. But I want to hear from some people. So what we're going to do is take some of this and splice it up for the Spooktacular. And so you will be part of it, right? So it's not just us. We're making all this stuff happen. But this is for the community. This is for the people. This is for the brewery. So I want to hear from you guys. I don't even know if I can see my computer enough to pop this banner up. So we're doing, this is all tonight. What I'm here yapping about is for the QQuaraween Spooktacular, October 29th, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's going to be here. From what I can tell, we're working, we're jiving. We've got the platforms going. So since that's the case, we're probably going to be cross-platform, doing that thing that the kids have been teaching us. All right. I love these sunglasses, but that's about it. I'll rock it for a few minutes. So the purpose of this is that we are going to try and raise money for Bo and the brewery. We're trying to raise a cool stack, $1,000, and we are well on our way. We've raised $200 so far. Feel free to donate at any point. We are accepting funds as of now. The goal is to have $1,000 before the end of the show at 2 a.m. on October 29th, and so please feel free. Pardon me. That was not a Rona cough, I promise. The Venmo is, it's popping up. DCBC _moving. Don't forget that underscore. The picture is of the new brewery. That nice little animation there. All right, let me get back to the list. I was trying to find something. I got too much technology going on for these sunglasses. That's just unfortunately a true statement. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Oh, here it is. I got it. Oh man, ruined it.
That'll be one stack.
That's it. That's all. I did all that for that one little tiny soundbite. All right, so let's see. There we are. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good out there in the land. This is there we go. I'm learning here, guys. All right. As I say, I'm learning. I just mucked it right up. There we go. All right, so proper. Going to give us some cooking segments. That's how we're going to make the turn over into the new day, going from one day to the next. When we get there, Shredder Dan's going to lead us off. The pseudo armor's going to be there. Ooh, I just heard me beep. Where'd I beep from? Shredder Dan's going to be there. Pseudo armor's going to be there. The knives are going to be there. Everything you love is going to be there. All right, Jeremy's going to do it in the day. But I got a couple people who are going to do it eventually. I promise. They say. But, what better way to have a Halloween night than from the garage? I don't really know what that room is. That's so awesome at Shredder Dan's, but that's where we're going to take that in. And then we have a super exclusive found footage that we have been just pawing through the archives, man. I'm sure you can imagine just pawn. We're like cats first thing in the morning making biscuits, pawing around so hard to find this footage, and we dug it up. We dug it up for you, special. Former show at the brewery. It's spooky. It's got all kinds of fun stuff in it, and it's going to be here for you. Then after that, we're going to get a little electronic. I mean, what would a night after about 1 a.m. be without some electronica? So, former resident of Tuscaloosa, Michael Olson. Some of you know him as freaking Molson. He is they live up in New York, him and another guy named Roland Hart, and they're gonna do some sweet electronica for us under the billing of Post No Bills. Then, you know, how many times you've fallen asleep in the middle of the night and you wake up and there's the weather on. We're gonna have you a nice little weather report to get your head right for your boy, me. I'll see you notice. And that's how we're gonna close the night out. So there's some other stuff there's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen in between there. I'm just gonna hang out and see if some people join. I don't even know who's here. I think it's probably me and my girlfriend are probably the two people that are in this room right now. I don't even know if she's hung on. I would be surprised if she did. Roll Tide, if she did. Yeah, let's see. I thought of a couple other stories while I was sitting there yapping. So let's see. Let's tell some more stories from me. But again, all you've got to do, literally all you've got to do, is if you're looking at this, open up your comments, go to the comments, and there's a link to the StreamYard. When you click that link, you will come to me, and I can add you right here. And when I add you, you can join this with me. We can hang out, and you can tell me a story about the brewery, and you can tell me something that has meant something to you, why you like it, why you love Bo, why you love the beer, why you miss it, whatever. I don't care. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Yes, I'm indeed live. So and this was not necessarily known to be something anyone wanted to do. This is just kind of something I'm trying out to see. And so if you also would rather just send me stuff, feel free to just send me stuff and I can chop it up later too. Either one works. We're going to delete that old one. I see that old post is still there, so I'm going to delete that. Let's see. What did I think of the other day? The other day I was actually thinking about how just this is such a useless story. When it would rain too hard in the middle of the afternoon and the parking lot would flood, and when the parking lot would flood, there's a couple of days that it flooded just well enough that there was actually some really good ripping whirlpools going on in that sewer, and we made some little boats and had some boat races in the parking lot with I don't know, the rain and the dirt and all the muck that was sitting there in the parking lot. And that was just a really fun way to spend the afternoon. There was no reason that, we're all grown-ups and we're just having a little boat race in the middle of the parking lot. I'm sure at least twice somebody tried to run us over, leaving Mr. Chin's a little too fast, a little too hot, but that's the price you pay, So while I'm just yapping, I should really have this up. So again, QQuaraween Spooktacular. Please join us. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun. Donate to the DCBC fund, DCBC_moving. Let's see. There's this beautiful trailer there on one Gregory Dawkins, Esquire. Sure. He lives down in Mobile, Alabama. Ken, go visit him. He has a beautiful home in the Garden District. I said no one's allowed to blow up anyone's spot. And there I go, just blowing up his spot. He might like to have you. I don't know. Call him first, I guess. Beautiful human being. And he would bring this trailer up that was lovingly called Trailer Swift. And it was a nice little yellow piece of work. And it was a good place to hang out and sit beside the smoker. I eventually procured. I meant to say procured, and it just didn't happen. This trailer, which now one Dr. Elise Peters has. And it is her birthday, so special shout out to the doctor up in Jasper, Alabama. We're going from one end of the state to the other. And so that thing has stayed more or less in the family, but it would always show up and make its rounds. It's in the background of a lot of pictures I've noticed. And, we ended up calling it Endless Weekend, but it's a good place to just let time stand still. And it was always a fixture on game day weekends. Ooh, look, here we go. Look who it is. Yes.
Hey,
what's happening, man?
So, not too much, man. Just hanging out Sunday night, or Sunday evening, I guess. But you mentioned when you were talking about the flooding of the parking lot, that just brought back a great memory I have of just, it was, let's see, it was March, not this past March, but the year before, and I had just played my first. Oops, what's going on here? I had just played my first actual show, real live show at the brewery. I think I opened up for Brantley and the One Timers. Great night, and then right as they were having to load all their gear, it started raining to the point that there was a whirlpool in the parking lot. I think there were still like drums to be loaded, like a pedal steel and like a twin reverb amp and stuff. So I don't know, man. We just kind of hung out, shot the shit under the awning for a while. I think eventually I ended up waiting for the waters to subside a little bit and made it down to Egan's where Matt Wortley and Jameson were playing a late night set. So just a nice memory of, my first live show ever in Tuscaloosa. That wasn't an open mic, but I can't express how grateful I am for the Druid City Brewing Company, like just for the whole community to just kind of having a place to sort of get back into my music and songwriting and share it with everyone in a fun, supportive environment and everything. Yeah, nothing but good memories, really.
Yeah, that's all. So that's like literally exactly. I'm gonna mute you so we don't feedback on each other. But that's like exactly what I want from everybody. So that was an awesome. Oh man, wait, look at that squat shirt. Look at that. Yes, rep that squat shirt. Yes, beautiful. Yes, look at that squat. That's what we're after here. If you've got a squat shirt at home too, put it on and come join the stream with your squat shirt. Thanks, Tom. That was awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. So happy Sunday, man. Catch you later. So that's what I'm looking for. Man, that was awesome. So, I'm just gonna keep telling stories and maybe it'll jog some other people's memories and you can zoom in, but it's just that easy and just that quick. And that's what we're trying to pop in here. Just kind of quick, short, easy memories about time at the brewery. If you notice that this segment here called Found Footage, it's called Found Footage. And friends of the program will know that Kevin, is really good at finding food. And one of my favorite, it was back when he was working at Oz. One of my favorite things that ever happened, I guess, was he had a leftover spud ole from McAllister's, and it was about a half of one of those, and it had been in the fridge, and so it had gotten that nice solidified, easy to eat potatoes. And Kevin came walking across the parking lot with the Oz telephone and a potato, and it was the spud ole from McAllister's, and it was a nice little ham potato, and he was just munching at it right there as he went, and it was a beautiful sight to behold, and one of those classic Kevin things. And which is to say, Kevin we would always joke, if you don't know, about the shtick here, that we could always count on Kevin to eat weird food that he had found all over the brewery and in the world. And so we still are in conception of trying to make a spot called Found Footage with a D instead of Found Footage with a T. And so as a play on that, and that's just, this is just bad puns at this point. Just as a that, we've got Found Footage instead of Found Footage. So if you have a memory of Kevin, feel free to share a memory of Kevin. I'm sure other people want me to just keep telling about their blowing up their spot. So someone just reminded me about a record store day. Amy was just talking about a record store day. I think she slept on the grain. If you haven't slept on the grain, it's a really comfortable place if you ever need a soft bed in the middle of the afternoon. I guess I shouldn't say that, but if you need a soft bed, it's great. Storage is great. Let's see. I'm going to tell a story about storage now. I don't know what. That's probably not a good idea, actually. We can just tell about the Lost Boys. How about that? And Neverland, and how none of us are really growing up very fast. And it's just, it's just like the movie Hook. And if you go back into storage, it's just like where all the little treehouse forts are, where everybody lived. And there's a little corner up there where Tinkerbell lives in her little basket. And Kevin's always got a little spot up there that's basically the same thing. And there's always so many wonders and mysteries and things you never expect to find in there. That's what I always loved. I cleaned out that storage more times than I would like to admit. And I always found such good goodies in there. So, but this program also does not have to revolve solely around things that you have done at the brewery. You can call me and tell me a story about someone you know who's a friend of the program, who you did something with outside the brewery that maybe didn't have anything to do with the brewery, but you just know each other because of the brewery. I don't really give a shit. Call me in, tell me something. There was a time me and Kevin, speaking of K-Dog, we're just gonna keep the K-Dog train rolling. There was an event down at the Dreamland over in Northport, and we went over there, pouring some beers for the brewery, and I forget what it was for, ALS or something. I want to say it was for ALS. And the best picture of Kevin on planet Earth exists from that day, where he's in front of the American flag. And I assure you that Kevin could be the president of these here United States from that picture alone. He does not need anything else. He would never have to say a word. People would probably prefer that, actually, if we had a president who wasn't talking all the time. So Kevin for president, everybody. K-Dog for president. He's my president. Let's give a roll tide. I see my shaker up here. Let's see if I can. Oh, there it is. There's my shaker. Roll tide. If you got a shaker, give it a shake. Again, it's Elise Peters' birthday. Shout out to Elise Peters. Roll tide, and roll tide. Oh man, I got people tuning back in. I was about to go get a drink, but I will wait. Till I'm back down. Greetings, whoever you may be. Again, if you go to the comments, there is a place in the comments where you can click a link and you can join me in this stream. Tell me a story about the brewery. Tell me a story about your friends. Tell me a story about yourself. Whatever. I don't care. If you want to do it not on here and you don't feel comfortable, shoot me a DM, shoot me a comment, whatever. Send me some pictures. I've had some people send me some pictures. We are doing the QQuaraween Spooktacular. I'm going to get good at this by the time this is over. October 29th from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. It is basically going to be a variety show / telethon. It is going to be a lot of fun. And so as part of that, this is kind of part of it. We're hustling. We're trying to raise money. We're trying to just help Bo out. We're trying to help the brewery out. We're trying to help move across the street. Moving across the street helps everybody. By moving across the street, there is more space. There is more access. There is more ability to be safely near each other, and that's exciting. And so, for the good of the order, this is truly for the good of the order. Please open up your purses today. We don't really have anything to give you but the gift of song, the gift of art, the gift of strangely put together skit comedy, the things that you have come to love from the people of the brewery the most, your friends, the true heroes of the world, us. Yeah, okay, I'm down to 2, and I think that's where I'm at pretty consistently. So whoever you are, thanks. You're the real hero. If it's my girlfriend, love you, babe. I'm gonna go get another drink. I'll be back. Hey, let's do something here. I think I can do something here. It says I can upload a video clip, so I'll talk long enough to upload a video. And as I upload a video, you can watch a little something that's a taste of. I don't know. Let's see if I can find this. Ooh, I said I was at this. All right, I got one. So, the impetus for a lot of this, I'm going to tell this story, even though there's not like anyone here to hear this, because you can hear it later. The impetus for this, I had to burp, so I turned the mic down. I don't even know what year it was. I believe it was the year of our Lord, 2016 or so. We were just humble lads out there on these mean streets, and we started barbecuing. I was barbecuing up in Minnesota. Bo was barbecuing. We decided to kind of join forces. We'd become friends. And as a team building exercise, we went and did a barbecue competition. That was, it was over at some park in Holt or something like that. And we went and we had these little tiny, it was a filing, basically a filing cabinet. And then I had this little thing that was a little tiny bullet that was about 3 feet tall. And between the two of them, we made a commotion and a wreck and ended up getting promoted to the pro division. And when I say promoted, I mean they didn't have enough people in the pro division because everyone was scared of these people who rolled up in RVs that they're like half their RV was a smoker and half of it was an RV. And we just didn't care. We were there to have fun. That was literally all we cared about. And so we said, sure, put us in the pro division. Let's just see how that goes. I'm sure it'll go horribly. And we submitted our queue. There are pics of it that exist somewhere. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful showing of queue, I will say. The brisket was still not great. Bo has come a long way in his brisket. I'm still working on that. I'm a butt man myself. But we placed and won some things and did some things. And we decided that we thought we were actually pretty decent at that, and we kind of are. And so I found this wedding, son. And so we asked the people of Tuscaloosa to go onto a GoFundMe and to raise money to help us buy this smoker. And I forget what the goal was, but it was not what we raised. We ended up raising something like $3,600, and quote me if I'm wrong, somebody out there who knows better than I, but that was something like that. And we were able to get that sweet smoker from Shirley Fabrications. Again, shout out to Shirley Fabrications, customized for us. And it was, and it's changed everything, because it's just an amazing piece of equipment to have out there. So if you don't know, it is called the People Smoker, and that is why it's called the People Smoker, because the people of Tuscaloosa and around who are friends of the program bought that thing. And so as such, we are asking, again, this time, this is not Bo asking. This is us as community members. This is us as people who love the brewery, who are just trying to help things move along, and help the brewery move. That's why the Venmo is DCBC_moving. We are trying to help the brewery move. So we're trying to raise $1,000 for Bo so that he can move over there. And
that'll be one stack.
It's one stack, guys. That's what we're trying to raise. And so feel free to donate at any time. I'm going to play this video once it loads here in a second and go make a drink. This is, okay, if you missed this story earlier, this is touching. I'm just going to let you know. Get your Kleenexes. I have no idea what the quality of this video is. It could be as potato as you can imagine. I do not know what phone I shot this on, but this was a wedding that happened at the brewery. My phone says it was June 19th, 2015, a summer wedding at the brewery in the middle of the afternoon. Nary a soul there but myself, Bo, and the couple, and then whoever officiated it, and we were the witnesses. And me and Bo are some witnesses on somebody's marriage certificate rolling around Tuscaloosa. I don't know if they're still married. I don't know their names. We were there though, so good times and great oldies, man. It's loading, it's buffering up in here. We'll see if it gets up in here. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go make a drink. I'll let it finish. Let's see. Let me tell another story. So far, Tom is the true champion for getting up in here. By the way, normally this would be Sunday. Normally we'd be on Instagram. I should probably get on Instagram for at least a little while. Maybe I'll make the switch here at the end of the hour. Ooh, yikes. Sorry about that. Again, this is broadcasting at its absolute most professional, if you do not know. What was I looking for? Again, the most professional broadcasting. Yeah, I gotta get another drink. This will be posted up here in a second, and let's see. What do we got? Let me tell a story. Me and Bo have I should draw a Venn diagram. I don't know how to draw on this thing, but if I could draw, I would draw. We have a Venn diagram of music. I'm really into jam bands, Big Deadhead, Fish, Biscuits, the jams. Bo is into the Pine Grove, into the shoegazing. Some great music. We don't agree on our music very often. In the middle of that circle, right where you see my beautiful face, right above my nose, right here in this Venn diagram, exists this beautiful realm of Jimmy Buffett in the mid-70s, where truly, if you do not listen to Jimmy Buffett, you should give that a chance, because that is the best Jimmy Buffett there is. And it really brought us closer a lot of times, just because we could get up there in the morning, start smoking some meat, throw on a Jimmy album, crank them volume all the way up, and really just kind of get into the day, get into the mood, feel like dancing, man. And it was awesome. So there's a lot of truth in that early Jimmy, man. So if you're not listening to it, go check it out. All right, let's see. I don't know if it's gonna load. Stupid. I guess I'm trying to load a video into a live video, and that does seem, when I say it out loud, more complicated than anything I feel like we could have done 5 years ago. All right, this has been 45 minutes of this. I'm gonna pop over to Instagram and see if I have some takers over there. If you watch this later and you're like, man, I really should have tuned in on that, and somehow you made it 45 minutes into this broadcast without hollering at me, holler at me, send me a message, send me a DM, reach out to me one way or another, and we will get you on here. But, you know, I am just trying to gunny up some love for the brewery. So feel free to hit me up. I'm going to probably do this again Wednesday and Sunday of this week before we do this. So one more time before I get out of here, the QQuaraween Spooktacular is going to be October 29th. 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Crimson Standard Time. Again, if you don't know, Central Standard Time is old. It is tired. To be here and hip and happening in 2020, we are only living in Crimson Standard Time. We are the one true champions. We are the one true university of the state, really of the country, if we're being honest. And so with that in mind, we are the one true time zone. And so it is no longer Central Standard Time. It is exclusively Crimson Standard Time. Tuck that one in your pocket. All right, here's the lineup of some of the things. There is more. Going to have appearances from Bo, Hot Lobster. They're going to melt your butter. Brian and Tasha, scariest thing there is, home ownership. Bat Bryant, bringing you them spooky wings. April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bringing you the street news, hard-hitting, cold facts on the street, man. Them streets are cold, and she's gonna tell you all about it. Squat. Proper's Pantry, man, coming at you hard. Cooking segment. We're gonna keep your belly full, keep you going through the night. Shredder Dan's gonna shred your face hard. He's just gonna shred a little more, keep shredding. Then the ultimate in exclusivity from the archives, found footage. Getting a little electronic after that. Post no bills, straight out of New York City, formerly of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Half of them at least. Then, you know, in case you fell asleep on the chair in your Easy Boy and you just, you know, need to rally and recover, little weather report, let you know what to expect for your yard pee. It's important to know what to expect before you go out and pee on the shed in the middle of the evening. And then last, close this out, keep it fresh. Yours one and only, yours truly. Moi. The all sing Otis. Otis isn't here. Here's his representative at the moment. We really do have eyeballs all over our house. We are not obsessed. You're obsessed. With that, Otis love and down no views. Much love. Again, please support the brewery. Send money to us. DCBC _moving. Roll Tide. See you on the IG.